Hello and welcome to Supporting Balance. My name is Christine Kershaw, and today I'm going to be talking to you about how to order your own lab tests or blood tests. My main focus is actually for Australians in this video, but I will give you an indication on how you may be able to do it for a number of other countries, so that if you're not in Australia, where I'm based, you can still find the suggested blood tests for the root cause protocol. So within my website, you've got Supporting Balance lab tests. You can find that through the FAQ section of the website. Oops. So you just navigate there. Now we talk about hair tissue mineral analysis first, but if you scroll down to the blood tests, now no matter where you are around the world, you may be able to ask your GP for this list of blood tests. If you are within Australia, then often you need to talk with your GP and give them plenty of reasons that they can put down on your Medicare form so that they can prove to the government that it's okay to bulk bill them. But for those who may wish to order their own, you can actually click through to either iMedical, or if you're in Queensland, you may prefer to use this. These two here, the MAG2 or MAG2 Queensland, will take you to tests that are specific, that are all pre-laid out, and that's the full list. If you've gone to your GP and they've given you some of those tests though, and not all, you can actually do another option. And that's what I'd like to show you as a focus point today. Now you may say, what's the difference between the iMedical MAG2 or the MAG2 Queensland? Now they look the same. If we click between these, but you see here, this has got this plus SNN. In Queensland, there's certain blood tests which get done through one lab or another. If you do it through QML, then the lab processes the red blood cell magnesium through a laboratory in Sydney, which gives us a unit that we can't use. Every other state has options whereby it doesn't cost any more, but for us in Queensland, you get charged a bit extra. Now you'll also note that you can manually add extra tests. So if there's any that are not included in here, one big one that I like to include where possible is vitamin A. It does cost a little bit extra, but it is worth it if you can afford it to get that added. You may like to also, with that, get the vitamin D. So in total, for those that are in any state except Queensland, for all of these blood tests plus vitamin A and vitamin D3, that's $289. In Queensland, the joy of living here is just for these ones before we add the others, it's $318. Normally these options do exist for us in Queensland, but I think they're having some website issues at this particular point in time. Now, on the flip side of this, if you would like to just order only particular ones that you need because your GP has done some of the tests and you need to order them, then just the rest, you can do build your own test. Now, it's a little fiddly, but once you get the hang of it, you'll do fine. So it might be that you need to add, say, the copper ones. So ceruloplasmin, and there's others. So it's a little bit cryptic to find them, unfortunately. Let's say you need the plasma, so we'll look for that one. I think we need. So P for plasma, oh, it's not under that, plasma zinc, no. But serum copper, no, not there either. It can take a little bit of looking around. Copper serum, there we go. So that was under C, I just missed it first time around. And then the zinc will probably be under Z, and I just missed it. There we go, this is plasma zinc. So at the moment, what will be selected, what will be purchased for this is zinc, the copper serum, and ceruloplasmin. Let's say that you needed magnesium as well, red blood cell magnesium. See how we've got the red cell, that's for people in general, or Red Cell Queensland. If you live in Queensland, you would need to add that. Serum does not give us any idea on storage of magnesium at all. The body keeps this fairly tightly regulated, so it will generally, unless someone's having or has recently had a significant health event, they typically will be in range because the body is actually trying to keep that in balance. I think that this magnesium, copper, zinc combination, yeah, they're all serum ones, so that's not going to solve what we need either. So if we scroll down here, for $194, we would hit add to cart, and that will now show up ceruloplasmin, copper serum, red cell magnesium for Queensland, and zinc plasma or serum, but it'll be the right one. So you would then just go through the checkout process and pay for that. They will then send you a little summary that says, you know, here's your confirmation of purchase and that sort of thing. And they'll actually give you a thing that you can print out and take to the pathology lab so that they can collect your sample. Beyond that, generally I suggest people they may get instructions, I don't think from these guys, but in general, be told you shouldn't have any supplements for a week before testing. I've never found anyone that has significantly different results by doing that. So I would keep going with your routine, but don't have it on the morning of, and then go get the bloods done first thing in the morning if you can. Something else to be aware of, and then after you've had your blood sample, have your food and have your normal routine. If you're in any other country, I do have some other links for countries that I'm aware of, specifics where you can order it yourself. Some of these do change from time to time. So what you're seeing here now may be a bit different for you when you have a look yourself, but these tests do allow you to order it yourself. I think that covers everything. So generally speaking, just to summarize, on my website, you have a list of the blood tests that ideally you will get, and you'll note ideal useful extras. The retinol and the vitamin D, or vitamin A and vitamin D, are ones that ideally you can get. If you can't access them, you can't access them, but it's getting easier generally to get them now. These are what I'd get you to order through your GP. If you can only order part of them for Australian clients, you want to get the rest, you can click on the iMedical link. I've shown you how to do it for a manual order where you only need part of it, or the options where they're all but ready to go. Like I said in this MAG2 one, if you wanted the vitamin D and A, they would be under V. V for vitamin A, V for vitamin D. All right, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope this has helped you to find your way. Bye-bye.